This home is a classic Queen Anne Victorian. It has one bay prominent in the front of the building. It has many of the features of several of the other homes built by the Nelsons, with redwood moldings that were used because they could both be pressed as well as carved to make them more elaborate. All the doors and windows are fitted with rosettes and plinth blocks, very Victorian style. Benjamin Roger Meeks was born in 1866, just 3 days after his mother arrived from crossing the plains. Sadly, his father had passed away 2 months before while they were on their way to Salt Lake City. He came to Draper after his mother remarried. He became familiar with the Nelson family and started working for Peter Nelson and herding his sheep. There was a story that when he came to get his paycheck one day, he loitered a little bit extra, and Peter asked him, is there something else I can help you with? And he says, yes, how about your daughter? But later he was able to marry Olivia, Peter's daughter, and they built this home together in 1899. The fireplace is cherry wood. It was ordered from Salt Lake Hardware in 1899. This coal insert says it was made in 1897 in Pittsburgh Foundry. It was something that they were just starting to use. It's got a gas log insert into it now, but it was originally used for coal, as coal was starting to be more popular than wood. The tile is all original. It's quite an elaborate tile for the day. The china hutch was built into the wall, and all these walls throughout the whole house are also, just like the exterior walls, they're all 3 brick thick from the granite foundation all the way up into the attic. And so they made an opening here to put their china in. This is the swinging door that's original from the kitchen into the dining room. Has all the original hardware still on it. It squeaks quite loudly, but it still works like a charm. So the stairway is all original wood. It was fortunate that it was covered with carpet for many years to help preserve it. It is pine, and it's a softer wood. The floor is actually fir, but it's still in really good shape after 120 years. Some barns were built, chicken coops, as well as a silo. It's interesting that the silo is a Sears and Roebuck ordered out of the catalog that was had cement blocks that fitted together in a tongue and groove fashion, and then a strapping was wrapped around it at various heights to keep it together. And that silo is still standing, as well as the granary, as well as some of the other buildings in the back of the property. The property was originally part of 80 acres and now sits on 3 acres.